Hello, my beautiful vibrant energies. I am Vibrant V. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do a reading for Leo. So, yeah, wherever that's placed in your charts, my darling, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay? And guys, the way that I appreciate being supported is by thumbs up and feel free to subscribe. This feels a bit bright, so I'm a dim it, boo. I'm a dim it. It makes a difference. Okay. So let's get into it. So yes, darlings, what is occurring with our beautiful, amazing Leos? Okay, Leo darlings, I feel as though there could have been some concerns around family. It's you kind of deeply contemplating and considering what's occurring, what's happening, or maybe this is someone else thinking this about you. Okay, there is a cause for concern. There is kind of I wish things were slightly different. Potentially, there could be a move towards making things better as well coming up for you guys real soon, darlings, in a distant horizon. But it's about kind of deciding what it is that we actually want big picture here, okay? So, Leo, whatever that looks like for you. Jesus, man. All right, so fix your attitude, let's be honest, or maybe this is not you and it's someone else, okay? So, whoever's involved with this poverty mindset. Now, poverty is not necessarily losing money. Now, it could be for some of you guys, okay, cool, unexpected expenses, whatever. Some of you guys are going to take a trip and it's going to make you feel a little bit more broke than you wanted to, okay? I'm just saying, call it what it is. But, hello, how do we have this but sudden wealth? Okay, it just lets you know whatever it is that you're doing that might feel like, oh my God, it's a burden financially, this, that, the other. It's actually possibly a good thing that's happening to you, my loves, okay? There's some kind of success that's going to take place for you, abundance. I don't know, it could be luck, positivity, prosperity, that type of energy, okay? Yeah. Yeah, all is well is the point that I'm trying to make. Yeah, if there's any kind of concerns coming up for some of you guys. Right, what cards are we using? We're using these babies. Sorry guys, what was this? This was the, oh my God, what is this? The Kipper deck, I want to say. And this is the Gilded Tarot. Why do I want to say Gilded Tarot? I've heard enough Americans say it, that's why, but it's tarot, okay? We're in the UK. Well, I am in the UK. Okay. Wow, honeys. King of Cups for you there, my darlings. So you guys could have some like really deep emotions that you're trying to hide from people. Goodness me. Or you can have a TV that's annoying as hell, even though it's supposed to be a smart TV. You know what this technology is like. They tell you it's one thing, but it's a pack of shite. Sorry, that's the one where you'll get me moaning all the time, guys. Technology is like the worst. I'm sorry. I should be so much more hopeful. We live in a time and space. We've had the best technology of our lives. Yeah. All right. Move it along. So, Lee, I don't know what's happening. Technology. Aquarius. I love that. Okay, so some of you guys might need to be a little bit more hopeful, or you're just kind of not impressed. You want things to be pushed along a little bit more than they are, but there is a kind of something changing for you guys with the Six of Swords coming up. Things can only get better is the word I'm hearing. Who's the group that sang that? It's a British song for things can only get better. So I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I literally do not know. And I hated the song, but that one lyric, that one line, I liked it. Yeah. Yeah, no idea who sings it. It's kind of, I don't know if it's a house song as well, like whatever. Okay, so some of you guys maybe there's something here going on like that for some of you guys. Okay, so things are getting better or will get better. Whatever it is that you're concerned about, possibly with this King of Cups energy, where you're in that energy of like not sharing your emotions with other people and telling them what's going on with you. Trying to figure it all out by yourself. Yeah, your heartache, your pain, some challenges. You guys. There's some kind of internal conflict that's taking place with some of you guys. Honeys, what I need you to do as well is switch the energies as you need to, okay? If it's not you, maybe this is about somebody else in your energy. This King of Cups, like I said, could be a Scorpio, okay? Or it could be a water sign in general, Pisces, Cancer too. But this is somebody who kind of like emotionally could be a little bit withholding and not kind of, coming forward as much or as obviously as you may desire or something. Some of you guys, though, I do think it's more you holding in your emotions, okay? You are holding back your emotions. You're trying to observe, understand, and or see, what's actually going to happen. Excuse me. I feel as though you know what you want. I feel as though you know what your feelings are and your emotions. Whatever's going on, you have a lot of emotions towards it. That I don't know if it's positive or not necessarily, because it's a concern. It's a level of concern going on. It could be that somebody's more maybe concerned at the fact that you aren't showing them as much emotion as they would like as well here, Leo. I don't know, my darlings, okay? But all the while, you have some very strong and deep emotions. Just saying, boo. If it's not you, it's them, okay? Maybe you're concerned about them and their lack of emotion towards you, but the truth is they have lots of emotions towards you. I don't know. I don't know if that's a concern for you personally. I don't think it's your concern. I'm just saying, boo. I feel like it might be theirs. Page of Cups, Five of Swords, and Three of Swords. Oh, goodness me. Whoever this is, whether it's you and or them, my babes, I feel as though we're having limiting beliefs is the energy that I'm getting, okay? And the limiting beliefs come from previous hurts, disappointments, or getting involved with, somebody who may have a third party. It could be through somebody here. It feels as though there could be a concern that somebody has someone else. And so it gets you in your mind, in your feelings, in your emotions. You could be overthinking it. You could be feeling like, right. Right, to explain this card for me is the card of I want to do something, but I'm worried everyone else is going to judge me for it, or I'm going to make them feel bad, or I'm worried that they might make me feel bad for making the choice that I've made, okay? There could be that scenario. So some of you guys, I feel as though you might have someone who's trying to express their emotions or their feelings towards you, but you're worried that, you might say or do the wrong things. Maybe you don't have as much emotion towards this person or this situation as they think that you do, or they'd like for you to. I don't know. I get the sense that this person's kind of insecure. I was gonna say insecurity. What? Yeah, I think this person might be a little bit insecure or not like as bold or confident as they ought to be. Because maybe they see that you are getting over some kind of heartache. Maybe they've assessed that about you, or you've assessed that about them. You guys need to fit the energies as you need to, because I can't keep flip-flopping with this reading. But I do feel as though some of you guys, though, it's not you that's the issue here. I feel as though, okay, some of you, there's a situation where it's like somebody's looking at you as if you're being stoic, right? As if you're not telling them the truth or the depths of how you're truly feeling. Like you're not really revealing yourself to them. But in reality, you are revealing yourself. It's just that you're not giving them everything that they want to see and experience. And as a result, it causes them heartache, disappointment, or some kind of emotional conflict, okay? Some of you guys be careful though that someone else is going to have you competing for their attention and or their heart, because they could be in a third party scenario or situation. Yeah, childish and pathetic if you ask me, but that's just my view. Right, so Leos, let's get into the star. What is the star here for Leo? Because that's like Aquarius energy, my loves. So you guys could be kind of really resting in your own spirit, your own energy, and being bold and courageous, coming up or in the present energy. You guys could be where you're just like, first of all, you have an abundance and a desire, like a strong sense of hope, right? Very passionate, very like, how to explain? You could be being really like, there's an aloofness about you that could be very attractive to people around you, okay? But I feel as though your energy's healing. Let's put that out there as well. But it's almost as though you want to head in a direction that heals you, not necessarily other people at this time. Oh, that's powerful. Okay, that kind of came out randomly. Bottom of the deck, we have Temperance. It is in the reverse, mind you. But yeah, Temperance, Sagittarius energy here. So yeah, I feel as though you're kind of, I don't know, some of you guys might be learning how to be patient or take your time a little bit here, okay? If you're not in that very natural Sagittarius energy where you just like go, right? Because you are a fire sign, I'm just saying. Now, if you are in that fire sign energy, it could just speak of you healing, all right? Some of you could be healing some kind of hurts. Some of you guys, I feel as though you might be doing exercising or some kind of physical activity that's going to require you to need a massage or like heal yourself in that kind of a way. You're going to want to stretch it out, my darlings, okay? Whatever that looks like for some of you guys. Okay, right. The cards that came out to clarify the star, the Ace of Pentacles, the Tower, and then the Ten of Cups. Jesus. Well, we started off with this King of Cups. Sorry, I immediately got Scorpio energy here because it's kind of like, destruction, sudden like occurrences, like jolted, whatever it is. But then Ha 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 ha. That was hilarious, you know? You know what it's given me on a very, very basic level? Some of you guys could be walking and you miss your step, and you're kind of the person who, instead of feeling like, oh God, so embarrassed that everyone see you, you just kind of like, this is ridiculous. Like you laugh at your own self. It's completely random, but for some of you guys, that's the situation. Okay. Now with the star, there's a sense of hope as well, though. There's hope and healing. That's very much, yeah, that's very much present here for, in terms of this reading here, Leo. So I feel some of you guys, maybe you could be dealing, you're healing your emotions. You're dealing the things that are not seen on the surface of everything. Okay. So while people are seeing you as just kind of like, maybe you're appearing kind of a calm or tranquil spirit, or someone who's like, not very, like I said, emotionally forthcoming per se, you still, what is it? Still waters run deep. Okay. So I feel as though you, it's not an intimidation per se, but there is something about you that's kind of, it's alluring, but then there's a sense of distance about it. That's what it is. I feel as though, let me tell you, you want the truth? It's very interesting here, right? Leo, some of you guys come across like this, right? Look how much clothes he has on. He's so clothed up, entirely dressed up, covered up, right? So metaphorically speaking, your emotions are covered up, very, hidden, cloaked, wrapped. Look at how many bloody layers do you need? But reality is, it's almost like someone's seeing through the layers that you have on, and they're seeing the vulnerability, they're seeing the nakedness. That's if, okay, now some of you guys, maybe someone's just having a pervy thoughts about you. Very Scorpio-esque energy, okay? Secrets and like, lusting after you in a different kind of way because they see you like this. There could be that as a scenario for some of you guys, okay? But some of you guys, it's that whole concept of very, very layered up. Maybe that's you, and maybe, I don't know, maybe some of you guys put on lots of clothing. Maybe it's, I don't know. I was gonna say lots of clothing as a form of protection. I can't see how that makes sense. But I know psychologically there are some people who, when they have been through, and it's gonna get real touchy now, guys, trigger warning for some of you guys here, Leo. But some people who've been through like some kind of abuse, and I'm not trying to say explicitly what it is, but you guys know what I'm getting at. They tend to like either overfeed themselves or like, overdo it with the clothing if it's not the complete opposite, where it's like no clothes whatsoever. Do you know what I mean? Like sexualizing themselves. But some people will like cover up even more to hide a sense of, their could be because of their vulnerability or their attractiveness to other people who they feel could be kind of like, and I'm hearing the word sharks in their lives, right? People who will like, kind of come, oh God. Ooh. Okay, I didn't finish my sentence and I just really heard what I said, but I meant like come towards them like sharks effectively, okay? So yeah, so I don't know, some of you guys have been through, some kind of challenges that way. This one kind of, yeah, I have to be sensitive in how I say that part there. But as a result, some people, there's a psychological thing that says, some people sometimes gain weight or present themselves to, like they don't take care of their personal hygiene in particular ways because it's kind of a repellent to people who would be predators towards them, right? And those of you understand what I'm saying, maybe there's a situation here for some of you, and my heart goes out to you as well. So yeah, hopefully there's a sense of healing available if we kind of head in the direction that's going to help us, okay? Ooh, Leo, that got a bit deep there for me. I don't really want to do that because I feel like I'm going to cry for you guys. This is why I'm trying to speak how I'm speaking, but I really, yeah, I cannot. I'm going to stop there. Yeah, otherwise this reading is going to be really hard to get through. Okay. Some of you guys, maybe you are fighting your own emotions and your sadnesses and certain things. Ooh, oh my God. Okay, let's move forward. Jesus, Leo, you caught me off guard there. Woo! Okay, some of you guys, maybe someone might say something to you that might actually, touch your feelings and like really get to you, okay? Woo! Get to the heart of things. Right, can we shake off this energy there a little bit? Where's my clear crystal? I need some kind of, okay, let's just cleanse this for me, please, just a little bit. I need a little bit change there. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles. So something, something is gonna like materialize for you in a particular way. It might be quite sudden. Okay, so with the star here, some of you guys are gonna be hoping or wishing for something, and it's gonna shock you how quickly this is gonna come to pass. That's what's gonna happen here, because the universe is gonna give you something. It might be a shock, like, oh god damn, this happened quicker than I expected, but brings in joy. Yeah, do you see? I mean, I was saying there was a contradiction here about, like you accidentally trip and then it's like Jesus, you know, like hilarious in the end. You know, you could be the person, if you're like me anyway, you'll just trip and laugh at yourself. Like, you look around and even laugh with other people who are laughing at you if they're laughing, you know, if they notice. But generally, I'll laugh at myself if I trip or miss a step. But so for some of you guys though, genuine, like the universe is gonna offer you something you've been wishing on, something you have been maybe possibly, you know, spiritually and emotionally investing into and being very real and raw with the universe about this thing that you desire. It's gonna land in your lap and it's gonna make you feel very surprised, incredibly surprised, but in the most beautiful way. Now the Ten of Cups, I have to resonate with the fact that, excuse me, I have to explain that it does resonate with, you know, having a good old giggle and everything. What is the Tower? Can we clarify that a little bit more, please, here for Leo? Ooh, oh my God, Leo. Yeah, something's going to happen that's going to, like, throw you off. You're really going to be like, you will. Because these cards are just like, what? Oh my God. Are we serious? And now... So yeah, something's definitely going to happen here for you, Leo. Might be a little bit of a shock, but it's okay, my darling. You're going to be just fine, it feels like. But I would like a little bit of clarity, please, on the Tower, please. So that's very, that's Aries energy here, that Mars Aries energy, okay? A bit of a shock to the system. Queen of Pentacles, Temperance. Oh, hello. And then Leo, darling, you are present. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. So there could be something that you might need help with. There might be something that's not going quite well. Maybe it's you or someone else. There could be, you know, carrying a bunch of burdens and feeling a little bit like you have to do this on your own. Like it's almost like you've got to take control and power back or for yourself is what it feels like. Some of you guys, though, I feel like there's a scenario or a situation where you could be getting together with people. Sorry. Excuse me. Oh, God. Leo, this reading is feeling very chaotic to me. I do apologize. I don't know what's going on. I'm burping. The cards are dropping. There's just like all sorts happening. So maybe that's what's happening with you, my darlings. There's going to be some things, but you've got to, my loves, all I can say is the fact that I'm laughing at this versus getting annoyed by it, I feel as though maybe that's what's happening or what, you know, the advice might be for you guys. Take it with a pinch of salt. Be lighthearted in your approach. Okay, babes? If you can, of course, if you can. We have a Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with an earth sign, of another fire sign, or several fire, like 2 fire signs or something. Maybe it's a scenario where there's like 3 of you in a group or something. Like, do you see what I mean? And if that's the case, Leo, there's another fire sign involved in that mix, plus you have an earth sign. Okay, fine. But there is a needing help, needing support. Somebody could be reaching out to you and or you could be reaching out to them. Can we clarify this just a little bit more for Leo, please? The 8 of Cups. Baby, come back with a bye, with a bye. I'm sorry, for those of you who know the song, you will understand what I'm singing here. Otherwise, you'll just think I'm crazy. But basically, there's a song that says, and the lyrics goes something like, I guess I was a fool for, I don't know if it's playing around or letting you down. This is so old, the song, I don't even know the lyrics anymore. But something about, I guess I was a fool for letting you down, something, and I want you around. I don't know, I can't even remember the words at this point. I do apologize. I feel as though some of you guys, though, Leo, maybe you have another Leo, or you have, you know, an earth sign or a fire sign another fire sign who's interested in kind of returning back to you. This is what that poverty card is. I don't think this is you personally now, but we do need to extend the energy to it resonating with you. If that's the case, maybe you need to watch your actually, what is it that you would need to watch if this is for you? What is this poverty card here for Leo? 5 of Wands. Maybe you don't feel like people actually, it's too much competition. Maybe that's the thing. Ooh, okay. Can we get one card to clarify that, please? The 9 of Swords. It was in the reverse, mind you. Okay, so if anything, it's just you overthinking and overdoing it. You could be giving yourself sleepless nights as well coming up. Oh, my goodness. Oh, God. Leo, can I make a confession to you? There are a few cards in this deck I don't love, and I have to say why. This card I don't enjoy seeing, because every time it comes up, it means that we're going to have some kind of anxiety or sleepless nights, tossing and turning in the bed. I really detest seeing this card, only because I struggle with sleep as it is. And so when I see this card, guaranteed I'm going to struggle to sleep. Like, it's so frustrating. And then the 4 of Swords is the same thing. That means you're not going to be well. There's going to be something wrong. And then the 5 of Pentacles. Those are like my 3 triggering cards. because they resonate. Okay, so for some of you guys, I'm really sorry, but that might be coming up for you, or you could be kind of trying to control that and move away from that. What is the Six of Swords here for Leo? Oh, hello. Okay. Yeah, some of you guys, I do feel like you've got, sorry, I didn't continue with this, but the Eight of Cups, usually this is about walking away. I've invested everything that I can in this scenario, but there's something here about somebody, or maybe it's you who wants to go back to that. I feel the only reason that we'd want to return back to it is because it was fun, it was engaging. Maybe something changes suddenly, something is said that's a bit shocking or something, and then oh, okay. So guys, some of you guys, maybe if there is a genuine separation or there's like a distance here, somebody might actually say something to you. It might be shocking. It doesn't have to be saying, they could be doing. They could do something to you or with you, whatever it is, that's going to kind of bring you guys together. Some of you guys, this could be somebody that you work with. It could be friend, family, relative, whatever it is, okay? But usually when, I love the Ten of Cups. It's like, it's the best card. It's having a whale of a time, and it means other people are involved. It's not just about you. So there could be something here that's shocking in a group of people, actually. Ugh. Now that I'm reading this with the energy of somebody feeling not 100% or great with this, maybe somebody wants to come towards you. It's kind of like, when you're in a group of people, right? And then maybe you're not the type, Leo, even though naturally you might get attention, you might not love being center of attention. And then it's like this person might make a comment, and then the whole, like, everybody looks at you like, oh, you were talking about Leo, like that thing, but in a very good and positive way, but it might make you feel a little bit like, oh, like you want to shrink and like run away and leave or something, okay? Some of you guys, though, I do feel like someone in your past or from your past wants to return to you, and I do feel like they have anxiety, sleepless nights, and concerns about you, okay? We don't hop on to the old and the stale energies on this channel, so I don't want to tell you, babes, I'm not going to resonate on that too strongly, but yeah, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. The Six of Swords, Page of Swords. So you're going to be blocking out something or ignoring somebody or observing, actually, quite acutely, like very, like, genuinely. You could be watching the words that this person says to you, and they're like, their display of love and how they go about expressing that they care about you, or like you could just be a little bit like, okay, so this person said this thing about me and they like this, that, the other, do I trust what they're saying? Like, that's the vibe and the energy that I'm getting here for some of you guys. I don't know. Oh, Four of Wands. Yeah, see, Four of Wands is like that kindred spirit energy, your twin flame, if that's something you believe in, soulmates, whatever it is. Or it could just be like you work together as well. It could be colleagues too, right? But this usually means like coming together, setting a foundation, growing things together, and or celebrating. Now, some of you guys though. Mm-hmm. Oh, hello. Some of you guys, somebody wants to connect with you secretly. As in, I feel as though this person, is gonna like try to, this person might offer you to go out with them on a drink, but it's one of those situations or scenarios where it's going to be like undercover, where it's going to be genuine, like where they don't tell anybody, or it's kind of like a hush hush, me and you should get together and like go out and have a drink or hang out together outside of work, outside of this group, outside of, maybe we're hanging with the family a lot of the time, maybe we should kind of like separate from them and go do something different. You're going to get some kind of invitation or invite, I feel as though, with somebody who possibly you do resonate with. I don't know how strongly you feel towards this person, mind you. Person could have Aries in their chart, could be, like a boss or leader, or maybe that's the energy that you have. It could be in your chart, my darlings. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles, though, because why are we... I think you're genuine, like, you're fully observant. Okay, sorry. There's lots of energy that going on in this card for me, so I'm going to take this card. That's, yeah. It was poking out, and then this one here. Yeah. And then you. Okay, and the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Eek. All right, so Leo, bottom of the deck, we have the moon still. All right, so there is some lack of clarity. I think some things are going to be said that's not going to have enough clarity for somebody, or it's going to cause them to, they might have some sense of regret in what they say to you. You know what it feels, this is so interesting. It's almost like you have gone through some BS, right? You're coming out of that, fine, no problem. And you're heading towards, like, pastures new. You're trying to be hopeful. You communicate with the universe. This is what I desire. This is what I now want. I'm pulling this into my energy, etc., etc. Something suddenly is going to happen that's going to, like, give you what it is, potentially, that you want, right? Or maybe part of that. it might remind you of the past. Some of you guys here, there might be a desire potentially, or a kind of like a little, oh, maybe I should go back, or maybe I shouldn't have spilled those milk. Like, do you know what I mean? Maybe I could have given more emotionally into the thing of the past. Okay, fine, perhaps. Unless it's this person who really wants you, like, is looking at you and wants to come back to you. Okay, fine. But I feel as though there could be maybe, okay, so some of you guys know that if you have this person, somebody in your present energy might actually offer you, let's go out, blah, blah, blah. But you could be like, listen, first of all, I don't have the time, the energy, the effort. I might be a bit tired. Maybe, you're trying to sort out your finances and you're just kind of like, I'm looking at my bank account and how I'm kind of making that grow. And you, Leo, you're giving me very much earth sign vibes here. I'm just saying, babes. And you might say something that has kind of, that turns them away from you or makes them feel internally defeated or despondent or something. There's something here that's going to make this person feel as though, shit, maybe I shouldn't have gone down this route. But I don't think they'll say that to you. I think they might battle themselves intuitively in terms of like letting it go and like, stepping away from you or something. Yikes. Interesting. That's you. Right, any other cards here for Leo? Then I'm going to stop this reading. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to. Engagement, your life love. Your life love. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And then honeymoon, honey. And then trust. Leo, babies, darling, sweetie pies, sugar lips, all of that, dumpling, all of that, yeah? My sugar dumpling. Listen. Listen, Linda, listen. Right, some of you guys, if your name is Linda, listen up, babes. Or your lady's called Linda. Help her to understand this. Send her the video. Okay, so... oh, I love this. Okay, so make the effort. I was going to say great effort, So, some of you, I'm hearing the Great Gatsby as well. So, maybe you guys read this book or you watched, I don't know, I'm also like The Wolf of Wall Street, yeah? So... I don't know if that resonates with some of you guys in some way, shape, or form. It does. Honey, give me that thumbs up and definitely subscribe. Because sometimes I'm just saying random stuff. Unless there's something to do with Leonardo DiCaprio coming up or something like that. Like, ugh. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know why he gives me that sleazy man energy. But you know what? I think he's a really good actor. But I think ever since seeing him in Wolf of Wall Street, I'm kind of like, I don't know, there's like a sleazy element that goes with it. Anyways, never mind all that. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Babes, right. The reason I got excited was because sometimes we have anxieties, worries, and concerns that we carry in from the past, right? It starts off with concern over here, but then it leads to engagement, okay? There is an agreeability, there is a wishful thinking, there is a hope, there's a distant horizon of trying to manifest what it is that you want, speak into the universe, being hopeful, that type of vibe and energy. Okay, and then we have honeymoon. Some of you guys, that poverty could come from, maybe you book a flight, you do fly away, and I did say that from the very beginning, and maybe that's why you kind of like, oh shit, I don't know if I can afford this, but I want to go anyway, like, it's a concert coming up, or we need to fly abroad to go see a concert or something or another. It's like, oh, I wasn't planning on that, but it's here now, fuck it, I'm gonna do it, right? Forgive me language. So then we have honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, okay? So some of you guys, there's definite traveling, or it is just combining and getting together. Some of you guys, though, you kind of need to trust. Some of you, it's gonna be in relation to your friends. Yeah, you guys are gonna have like a private moment together is really what I get. I don't know what's gonna go on for you guys, but I feel as though there is a private moment coming up for you. It is worth waiting for, and this could be the one. Give your relationship a chance. I don't know what to tell you. Now, I don't like to advise people. This is what the cards that I'm seeing say. I don't like to tell you guys do or don't do, because sometimes I think in tarot we can be very like, in our minds, we think a scenario is a particular way, and then turns out it's quite the opposite of that. So I'm not encouraging you one way or the other. What I would say, my sweet babies, is that you decide what is sensible, what is right and safe for you, based on who you are, where you're at, and the soundness of minds that you have right now in this moment, and make whatever decisions you make. Okay, that's all I can say. The energies change every 5 seconds, so I'm not telling you to do or don't do. Except if you're destroying your own self in some kind of way, then I will have a word with you, okay, Leo? But it's up to you to decide, my darlings. Only you can feel out the nuance of your scenario and situation, and I can't judge it. But I do wish you the absolute best, and definitely hope that you do subscribe. Thank you, babes. You take care. Bye.